We're here at the Marine Science Center where the staff is getting ready for a really big event. They're going to be releasing Sunrise. She's one of their star patients and she weighs a whopping 268 pounds. So way back in April, a beach safety officer saw a huge loggerhead sea turtle swimming circles in the surf. He knew this wasn't normal behavior, so he called in the pros from Marine Science Center. They quickly packed her up in their turtle transport van and brought her to the center and gave her her very own swimming pool. Since then, they've been giving her meds and fattening her up. Let's go inside so we can see how Sunrise is looking today.
Sunrise came in with being emaciated and anemic, so a low number of red blood cells. And those are signs of very chronic disease. And in doing our workup, it looked like she had a bacterial infection within the intestines that probably spread into her bloodstream. And so we treated her with antibiotics to take care of the infection, vitamin K and iron to take care of the anemia, vitamins and fluids to rehydrate her and get her system back working and her intestines moving again. And then she did most of the work by starting to eat on her own and getting herself back up to weight. This year has been an overwhelming year. Our highest number of turtles we've ever had in at the Marine Science Center, our sea turtles, in a single year is 156. And this year we're already up to 186 and we're just into September. We suspect we're going to be well over 200.
Sunrise, like most loggerheads, she's very feisty, so that means we have to be very careful when we handle her. So when we pull her out of the tank, we have to be very careful where we put our hands because she opens her mouth a lot and she's very mouthy. So we want to make sure we're very careful around her mouth, and she's moving a lot and wants to be trying to get away from us a lot. So we have to be very careful of where we are at all times. So when Sunrise first got here, she ate pretty much everything. We offered her mackerel, squid, shrimp, clam, you name it. Anything she would eat. After a while, she became quite the diva. She would only eat squid and shrimp. So those were pretty much the only food items that she would want.
When Sunrise arrived, we immediately got a weight on her, and she was 243 pounds. And then we went ahead and moved her into a holding area where we were able to do some diagnostics, get her measurements, fill out a stranding form, and learn a little bit more about what was going on. And after several months of rehabilitation, we're really glad to be able to get her back home, back out to where she belongs, so she can help with the breeding population and keep loggerheads going. She's very active and alert and strong now. She's put on quite a bit of weight since she's been with us, and her anemia has resolved, and she's doing really well, and we're really glad to be able to get her back out there.
While we're waiting for the turtle to be unloaded, I'd like to share some fun loggerhead facts with you. These marine reptiles get their name from their big heads, which look rather like, well, a big old log. Today they're classified as a threatened species, and they are greatly impacted by human activity. They can be cut by boat propellers, get tangled in fishing lines, or even caught up in fishing nets. And then there's the plastics in the ocean. Unfortunately, loggerheads and other sea turtles often mistake plastic bags for jellyfish. If they swallow a plastic bag, it can lead to a prolonged and painful death. So make sure you dispose of all your plastics properly. What an incredible experience. It was so moving to see this magnificent marine reptile return to the sea. And we have the staff of the Marine Science Center and Beach Safety to thank for this great outcome. For Volusia Today, I'm Pat Kewen.